Yo, what's up guys? I'm back with another video. I didn't think it'd be this long before I uploaded again, to be honest. But here I am. Around the time I was uploading them 2 videos that I did, the weather was okay, but then it started to get rubbish. I had a lot of rain and it was cold and that, and I couldn't go to my spot anymore, so I didn't really record. Plus I lost motivation and ideas, to be fair. Like, I had ideas, but I couldn't put them together into a video. I felt like I was just reading off my notes too much. I really did feel like I was just sat there with a notebook and just reading off it, and it just, I don't know, like, it can be good to do that because you're giving out knowledge, but it's not always the best to do that. So I thought I'd record one today while I'm walking through this park on the way home. And obviously, with it being a new year, I think it's best to make a video on manifestation, because at the start of a year we make New Year's resolutions, some of us do, and it's a great thing to do, honestly, because it gives you targets to reach for the year, and you can reach those targets with work ethic, you know, with physical work, going out and doing stuff, but you can also reach those targets through manifestation, because there's techniques, there's languages of the universe. Like I've said in previous videos, I do apologise about the noise. There's a road right here and it's a really busy one. But what was I saying? Yeah, so manifestation, whatever you put out there, the universe responds. And I was watching a documentary the other day, right? And it's on Netflix, it's called The Secret. A lot of people are going to go onto the documentaries on Netflix and watch The Tiger King or something about a murder. But realistically, the best thing for you to do is gain that knowledge. That knowledge that was put out there by scientists like Einstein and Nikola Tesla, for example, about, you know, the coded language of the universe, how it works using geometry, and numerology. Gematria ties into that as well, but I'm not going to get into that in this video. It's just going to be about manifestation. So I'm using a technique at the moment. The one I'm using, I've used it before, but I stopped using it for some reason. I'd already achieved what I wanted to manifest. I was unemployed. I couldn't find a job, and obviously when CV-19 hit, there was no way that you was going to get a job. Nobody wanted to employ no one. So, you know, I was broke, unemployed, didn't really know what to do with myself. So obviously this is the year I awakened as well. Around, I think it was 2020 I think, yeah. And I didn't have a job, so I was like, what am I going to do here? And I started learning about manifestation and all of that, and the 369 method by Nikola Tesla. And I tried it out, and little do you know, it worked. I had myself a job within a few months. So how it works is literally this. So when you wake up in the morning, you write down 3 times in a book, or you could even say it 3 times if you want to. So you write down 3 times in a book what you want to achieve in life, what you want right now. Say if it's a car, or there might be somebody, you know, that's dealing with some stuff and you want to help them out and you're not sure how to do that. You can do that simply by manifesting it for them. You can try, and the more balanced your energy is at that time, the better the manifestation will be. And it's all about the feeling as well. So what you do is you write it down, what you want to achieve or what you want, 3 times in the morning, and then you carry on with your day, because you've done your morning manifestation. Then you've reminded yourself what it is that you want, you've put that thought out there, you've sent that vibration out to the universe, you've sent it out, and now feel it. What I mean by feel it is, imagine it's already happened for you. Imagine that car that you want, that's in that showroom that you looked at, or, you know, that job that you really want to get into is already happening, and that job has come to you already. Just imagine it. Yeah, obviously at that point in time maybe it hasn't happened, in that time frame, but technically it has, because time doesn't exist. Time is a construct. It's just the here and now. So whatever you ask for, it's already here. You already have all the power. You already have all the ability to have it right here, right now. And technically it is whatever you want, you already have. It's hard to explain because, you know, with the 3D way of life, with the 3D outlook on life, is that you have to see to believe. You know, if I don't see that thing there happening, then that's not true. That is a very low dimensional way of thinking. A 5D way of thinking is believing to see, because believing is seeing. And you might think, what do I mean by that? What I mean is this: if you believe something enough, it will come true. And the reason is because of manifestation. It's because of the law of attraction and manifestation, the methods, all of that. Honestly, it's true. And I didn't think it either. And then 2 jobs came flying at me. Unemployment for a whole year. Near to the end of the year, 2 jobs come flying at me. The one which I actually wanted didn't come straight away. But I started working at a warehouse. And while I was working there, it got near to the end. And then I had a message or a phone call, I forgot what it was, in the morning while I was on the way to work. And the message was, it was, "Hi Luke, the manager would like to speak to you about starting a contract here." And he was just telling me all the stuff they wanted me to do, all the stuff that was going to sort out for me. And it was just beautiful. I was like, how? And then I knew. I've been manifesting for months. I've been writing this stuff down for months and months and months. I've been doing it every day. I've been writing it 3 times in the morning. I've been writing it 6 times at lunchtime, and I've been writing it 9 times before I go to bed. And every time I've been writing it, I've been feeling it. I've been thinking it and feeling it and putting that energy out there. And I've been balancing myself through meditation and crystals. And, you know, I've been on my grind. I've been on my spiritual grind, and then it just happened. And the reason I'm making this video is because it's your turn now. You can do this. Anything you want in life, you can have. It's as simple as that. All it takes is you got to put your mind to it, and then when your mind is put to it, you got to feel it. You got to feel it like it's already happened. Be in the moment. Be in that present moment. That time. Imagine you're already there. Like in that documentary that I was watching, this guy wanted a car. It was like, obviously what they do is they do a little acting just to give you a vision of what it is, you know what I mean? And this guy, it was funny, but you know, it's real. He was sat on this armchair, and he was pretending he was in his car, in this new car that he wanted. Obviously it's fake acting, but it's trying to make you visualize what's actually happening over time. So he's sat in his car, he's changing the gears, he's ragging it, he's having a good time, and he's just thinking about it all the time. When he wakes up, he's sat there in his room, he's literally getting excited as if he's already got the car. And then next thing you know, after a few days of doing this, obviously that's not real in terms of how quick it can manifest, because it takes us a while to manifest here, because we're in a 3-dimensional reality. You can't think something into existence like that. It has to come through work, and you know, you have to keep doing it and keep at it and keep at it and keep thinking it and keep putting the thought out there, keep putting that energy out there. And then in a couple of days he had a car outside, a brand new car. And yeah, that's just explaining to you that whatever you want, you can really have. You just got to go for it. And you can put the work in physically as much as you want, but you can aid that with thought. It's like I've said in my last video, thoughts are really, really powerful. They are so powerful, you can't even imagine it. Good and bad. So it's like, you think about good things all the time, good things come. You think about bad things will come. And this was the key point. This is the key point that I forgot to add. Stop thinking about what you don't have and start thinking about what you do have, and that you can have what you don't have. Now what I mean by that is bills, for example. This is on the documentary as well. You got bills to pay, and every time you open up that envelope, you're thinking, please don't be a bill. Please don't be a bill. Please don't charge me. Please don't this. Please that. And what's going to happen? Every time you open up that envelope, it's going to be a bill. It's going to be something bad. It's going to be something you don't want, because that's what you've been thinking of the whole time. So why not think, instead of it, please don't be a bill. Please reward me. Please be a check. Try to think of it like, I don't know, like a letter that has something positive in it from your job, like you're getting a promotion, or you know what I mean, or you're getting a check or anything. Just try to think more positively about it, and it may happen. You never know. I always think of it this way. If somebody tells me something and I don't practice what they're preaching and learn from it myself, then I'm a fool. And the reason is because you've got to try it out and see for yourself. And then if it doesn't work, then you can message me, or you can comment on this video and say, you know what, I tried and nothing happened. And there might be reasons, there might be a blockage. It may just be that, you didn't try hard enough, or could be anything. But believe me, I tried it and it happened. It worked for me, and I'm still working now. And I'm manifesting now, because there's so much more to achieve. So much more out there. Possibilities are endless. Whatever we want, we can have. It just takes time. I think I'm going to leave that there. That's what I wanted to get across, just that little message. This is a really short video, because I feel like I can do more of these if they're shorter. When it's like 30 minutes long, people just don't have the time to watch them. Certain people will have the time to watch them, but other people, they'll just see it and be like, have I really got to sit for 25 minutes and listen to this guy waffle on about spirituality that I'm not even into, or manifestation that I've never even heard of? Well, yeah, it's worth it. So if you want to, then listen and practice it, and just see for yourself. Watch your dreams unfold. Watch your reality come true. So exactly how you want it. It's amazing, man. Honestly, I'm speaking from a perspective. I'm not making this up. But I've got another video, because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a little series, because I bet a few of you seen the books that I posted on my Instagram. Now, let me get this straight. The book I was reading about New Earth, I can't make videos on that just yet. The reason being is because it's such a long book, and I'm going to have to reread it, to be honest with you. There's a lot of information on there I've accumulated, and it's amazing info. But I don't think a lot of you would understand it. I think it's so deep, and it's got such a perspective to it, that you'd really have to know what she's talking about. So I will break it down in the future, but right now, that's not what I want to do. I want to give my perspective on it, when some people have already heard some stuff about it. I know I posted on my Instagram, but some people probably just didn't understand, like talking about dimensions and vibrational frequency and extraterrestrials and UFOs and honestly, and levels of consciousness, and how some of them weren't even in physical bodies. some of them had experiences as a tree and as a rock. And I don't think any of you will be able to, well, a couple of you, maybe a few you might be able to, but most of you will probably just think it's nonsense. How could you be a tree when I'm a human? How could I be a rock when I'm a human? Well, there's things that you don't know, my friend. And these things, when you find them out, blow your mind. They will blow your mind. But there's another book, and this book is the second book that I bought from her, and it is Between Death and Life, and it's about what happens on the other side. And I think people can relate more to that, because people know the idea of heaven and hell, and people know the idea of death, and people think that what happens when you die is that it's just trauma and nothing. Well, wait till you see this book, because this is going to open your eyes, and I hope it does. I really hope it does, because there's some things that I read, and I've already read one chapter of it, but I'm reading a chapter at a time, then I'll make a video, then I'll read another chapter, then I'll make a video. I feel like that's the best thing for me to do, because then you can read it with me, kinda. And I can't wait, honestly. It's going to be a series, and I'll probably do it for other books as well. I've got another fantastic book to read after, but I'm going at a pace. But yeah, so I'll make that video soon, maybe next week, or maybe this week, who knows. But yeah, thank you for listening, guys. If you want to like, share, subscribe, that would help me a lot, because I'm trying to get a spiritual message out there. I'm trying to get that positive vibes, that positive energy. You know, despite the times we're in now, we're in a beautiful age. 5D Earth is here, New Earth is here, it's been here, and things are taking place, and I want you all to be a part of it. You all deserve to be here right now. You're here for a reason. You need to find out what that reason is. So peace out, till next time, see you later.